Powerade.
I have no idea which one that one is.
I'm fairly confident in what that is.
They taste exactly the same to me, dude.
No, this is Powerade.
That's Powerade. I'm putting it down. I'm going to tell you right now, I have never been more confident in anything in my life.
Really?
What's up, buddy?
Metronome.
Long time no see.
Metronome.
Metronome. Long time.
Metronome.
Fuck you. Long time no
You
see.
suck.
Been a while since we did this. We said that last time on the
yeah.
last episode. I want to start today's episode off with a segment of, hey, what the fuck is going on? Jack Daniels. What the fuck is going on? We've done this before. We're going to do this again. Now listen, this is a small plastic bottle of number 7. Okay?
Right. Not number 8, not number 6.
Do you want to know why?
7.
Do you want to know why this is a small plastic bottle of number 7?
Why?
Because I drank my whole handle.
Did you?
No.
Oh.
But if I had Jack Daniels, I would have, because Jack Daniels number 7 whiskey is going to, whether they like it or not, sponsor this show one day.
Sponsor the fucking show.
That's what we're drinking today. I figured we're a whiskey show.
Right.
Right? And when you think whiskey, what's the first one that comes to your head?
Jack. Jackie D. Jackie D.
We're gonna go with Jack Daniels today, and a big reason why we're going with Jack Daniels today is because of today's episode theme.
Right.
Right? What's the best mixer? Whiskey.
Right.
It's Jack Daniels. You mix Jack Daniels with just about anything. Whiskey, Coke, Jack, Sprite, Jack, whatever the fuck you want.
Jack and cocaine.
Today we're gonna hope and pray that Jack Daniels number 7 Tennessee whiskey mixes well with sports drinks.
Tennessee whiskey.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're as sweet as of every wine. We drank wine on last week's episode. I already hear the comments now. That's whiskey talks or wine talks. The only one whining here is you. Shut the fuck up.
You want some cheese with that wine?
Yeah.
You
Fucking
jackass.
Jackass. Yo.
You jackass.
Little bit of good old Jack.
A little bit of Jackie D.
We went heavy on the ice today because Jack is best on the rocks. You know, we'll probably end up killing that pretty easily. So, Colin.
John.
For those of you that haven't figured out what today's episode's about, let's just get into it. Right?
Maybe you saw the title. Maybe you didn't.
Maybe you did. Maybe you didn't. If you've watched the show long enough, you know that Colin and I are big sports guys.
Right.
Specifically football.
Right.
Right? And as of the day of recording, it is August 4th. Right?
Yes.
Because this says the 2nd, I have to adjust the time on my the date on my watch.
Wait, that shows the date on your watch?
Yeah.
That's very cool.
That number in the little box right there.
Yeah. Well, I just got an Apple Watch.
Yeah, dude, how's it feel?
It's
Welcome
nice.
to the 21st century, brother.
Yeah. Right.
Welcome to 2023. Apple Watched it. You're already doing the smack screen
It's because I
thing.
see you do it.
Yeah, because it turns off your screen, but it doesn't do that on yours. Yours keeps going, I've noticed.
It dims.
It dims, which is, I guess, would be about the same.
Mm.
So we're big sports guys.
Right.
Big football guys.
Big
and
Bears
again,
guy.
like I was about to say, you're a big Bears guy, big Giants guy.
Dare I say, a giant Giants guy.
Giants guy.
Yeah.
You know, and you're Grizzly for
And
some
I
Bears.
just can't bear how bad they are.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, it might be good this year.
I don't know.
We could be optimistic at the start of a season.
We could.
At the time of recording, it's August 4th.
Right.
Right? The
Hall of Fame game just got played.
Exactly. The day after the first preseason game between the Jets and the Browns, which...
Thank God Aaron Rodgers is out of Green Bay.
Yeah, that feels
For
good
me.
for you.
For me.
Right? That feels good for you.
Yeah.
Do you find yourself rooting for the Jets at all?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So at this point, now that he's gone, you're not rooting for Rodgers, but you're not rooting against him.
I'm rooting for the Jets as a whole. Because
Okay.
I have a soft spot for the Jets and the Giants
yeah.
and all of them.
Good.
Because of their home teams.
So you're like, even in spite of Aaron Rodgers, you're still hoping for the best for New York, for the Jets.
Yeah.
That's a respectable thing to do. Now that he's out of your way,
I think
you're good.
he has no reason to only have one ring. He's too good to have one.
Now, do you
ring.
think he can get one in New York with the Jets? I think
Maybe
they're
not-
a very good
Maybe
roster.
not the first year.
No
but
shot.
I think
they're a first-round exit this year. I do think playoffs, but I think they're a first-round exit this year.
See, I feel like Jets fans would just be happy with playoffs.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
They want to have relevance, and they already do now, which is great. Great for the Jets. This is the best outlook they're going to have, or they've had.
This is the best they've looked in forever.
Forever.
Since Joe
Genuinely.
Namath.
Literally. Which is the reason why Rodgers isn't wearing number 12, because it's a Broadway jail.
Class act.
Let's get this out of the way. Jack Daniels on the rocks, straight, number 7. I'll tell you what, we've had a lot of whiskey on the show. None more distinct than that.
Yeah.
When you take a sip of... What the fuck is going on,
What
Jack?
is going on?
When you take a sip of Jack Daniels, you just know what it is, brother.
Yeah.
Like, Jim Beam can mask itself every once in a while. Jack Daniels...
Can't mistake.
Listen, to my bourbon drinkers out there that want to judge us for drinking Jack Daniels, it's not bad.
No.
It's not bad.
No.
It's not a crafted high quality.
What the fuck is going on with you?
What the fuck's going on? It's a solid whiskey to have, man. When you're especially if you're on a budget and you want to enjoy a whiskey that's good.
Yeah.
This checks the boxes that gets you there. It's like it's not, you're not going to treat yourself, and if you're splurging, you're not going to get Jack.
Right.
You know what I mean? But Jack is there for you. Jack is fucking consistent.
Jack is there with his D. You know what I mean?
Jack is there with Daniel.
Right.
You know what else is there?
Jack is there with his D.
Sports.
Right.
The
Sports
NFL is starting very soon, and at the time of upload, we'll be carry the one like 2 weeks away from the NFL season, right? So we're getting close.
Yeah.
And what is something synonymous with the NFL that you can think of? What are some things where you think football? First couple things that come to your head.
Oh, the Gatorade bath when you win the Super Bowl.
That's one of the first things I was going to say was the Gatorade baths when a big win. And that's not just NFL, that's college, but it's a big football thing.
It's a big sports thing.
It's carried out throughout sports, right? So today, Colin and I are going to put our palates again to the test in a feud that very few have talked about. It's very David and Goliath. It's very big brother, little brother. It's very, potential underdog story.
Very North Tower, South Tower. You know what I mean?
Wow. It's going down.
I'm yelling timber.
You better move. You don't know the next line, do you? You don't. Yeah, all right.
It's my Pitbull impression.
Just worldwide.
It's what?
You know what I mean? So today we are going to be comparing the 5 classic flavors of Gatorade and Powerade. But we are going to
You better dance.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
the next line.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you, but
You're singing it in your head and you figured it out. So today, like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by my counterpart, we are going to be dueling Gatorade and its little brother in this scenario, Powerade. If we're talking sales, Gatorade is the big hoss. You know what I mean? And Powerade is kind of just tagging along for the ride and hoping for the best.
right.
I can say big Gatorade drinker.
Right.
If I buy one of these in a pack, I'm buying Gatorade. It's not because I don't like Powerade, but Gatorade is Gatorade. It's the mecca.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just that's just what it is. But today we're gonna find out if Gatorade really is packing a more powerful punch. Because Colin and I, once again, like I was going to say, are going to taste the top 5 classic flavors of Gatorade and Powerade, but we're going to do it blindly. Now, we have, to the side of Colin and the side of me, each of us have 5 cups set aside. We have the yellow flavor of both Powerade and Gatorade. Now, we don't know who has what on what side. They were poured for us. We didn't pour them. We absolutely did not pour them. That would be cheating. And they were mixed up beforehand. We have no idea who has what. Can we confirm that?
Yep.
You don't know what's on your side. I don't know what's on
clue.
my side. All we know is we each have a yellow/lemon lime, a purple/grape,
Which I've never had of either, so.
which is going to make this an interesting one, especially. A blue, which is like a berry, whatever the fuck. A red or a fruit punch, if you will. And then an orange, which is just orange.
Right.
So,
They really
I don't-
cheaped out on
naming that fruit.
Yeah.
Or did they cheap out on naming the color?
Which one came first?
Oh, that's a fucking rabbit hole.
Well, I
right
guess
there.
you could say blue raspberry is a little lazy too.
Yeah, but there isn't any such thing in real, like, there's no fruit that's blue raspberry.
No.
It's just raspberry. There's blackberries, which looks like a black version of a raspberry.
Right.
But, yeah.
Blackberry the phone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Shower's going.
It's going.
I wonder if that's going to be.
I wonder.
Jesus Christ.
That will.
So background noise, it makes sense. We're going to be drinking a lot of liquids on today's episode, such as whiskey.
It's whiskey.
And the other liquid that we're going to be having is sports beverages.
Right.
So let's not beat around the bush here. You are going to start by grabbing a flavor. Now I want to ask you, do you have any particular flavor that you like to start with?
I'm a big one. I like orange and I like blue.
You like orange and like blue. So why don't you pick our first flavor?
Okay.
Now Colin again,
go with orange.
he's going with orange. He's got 5 colors on that side. I'm gonna have to. We don't know what's in Colin's hand, but we're gonna try that together. We're both gonna sip from the same cup because we came from the same womb, and after we're done trying, what is it again? Orange.
Right.
Now you guys can't see it. They're red Solo cups, but just fucking it's orange. That's definitely gonna be a problem. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're gonna do that and just speak up a lot, you know.
All right.
So we're both gonna take a sip of the orange that you have. We're gonna give our opinion on it, and then we're gonna move on to the orange on my side.
Okay.
Colin, give it a sip, and you tell me what you think of that. Tell me if it's familiar, and I also want you to give your opinion on it and tell me which of the two you think it is, if it's Gatorade or Powerade.
It's Powerade.
How do you know?
I'm
I could tell by the smell alone.
Really?
I'm telling you, I think I'm gonna go 5 for 5 here.
really.
I think that's Powerade also.
Yeah.
Fairly positive. Now, orange number 1. Feel free to go back in. Be careful. Don't let it fall off the edge. Be a normal human being. There you go. And here's the orange on my side. Now, we both agree so far, top of our heads, that that's Powerade.
Right.
Orange Powerade.
Yep.
By the way, good.
Good. No, nothing
I would
wrong
drink
with
it.
Nothing wrong with
Happily. Good, strong orange flavor,
It's
not
a
too
great,
overpowering.
It's a great color orange. We love it.
Give that one a try. See, so here's the thing really quickly. On the bottom of each of these cups, we've put a P or a G to figure out what's what.
For
Right?
penis and Gervina.
Yes. Oh my god. I can tell you that I strongly believe that we were right, that was Powerade and this
Yeah.
is Gatorade. However, I'm very surprised because I like that one a lot more.
No, I think I like this one more too.
I'm going to try them each one more time. We're going to have to pee so fucking bad after this episode. The one that we believe to be Powerade, which I believe is the one in my hand, has a much stronger orange flavor, no?
Yeah.
More pungent.
It's more
That one
orange.
is more, I don't want to say watered down.
Muted.
Muted is a good word. It almost seems like this definitely has more sugar in it, you'd think, right?
Yeah.
And then that one is maybe more electrolytes. So which one do you like better? You like the one in my hand, the one that we believe is Powerade.
Yeah. Oh, I already lost track.
Well, taste it again, make sure. I'm saying that one's Powerade. By the way, when we sipped them, because I saw the letter on the bottom as you were sipping
Oh,
it.
you did?
Turn away from me. We were right. This is Powerade.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised here. Orange is one of the main flavors here.
Yeah.
I gotta say, Powerade. This one's better with Powerade.
The Powerade is better.
So
With
this
the
is
blind taste
Gatorade
test.
for a blind taste test, completely unbiased. By the way, we have what we think it is, and we
I
might
don't
be
give a
confident.
fuck about either one of you.
I lean Gatorade just because I get it more, but I don't think there's
Right.
any particular reason. I think you said you grew up on Powerade.
No, I grew up on Gatorade.
See, I did too.
Yeah.
When we played football, we drank Gatorade.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We drank water out of Gatorade bottles.
I
really,
mean, at my job I work at right now,
we drink a lot of Gatorade.
they stock the fridge with Gatorade.
Yeah.
so-
See, Gatorade just sells like crazy. Gatorade's
Yeah.
marketing team basically is what is just kicking Powerade's
Yeah, which
ass.
Gatorade was originally for the Florida Gators.
Trust me, brother.
Yeah, you know.
All right, so best of 5 as far as what's better. We'll do that. Round 1 goes to Powerade.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to start putting these down here.
The finished ones? Or no, the
Yeah,
finished
we'll
ones?
just put them down there. Keep them tight. I'll pick our next flavor.
All right.
Does that work for you? I'll pick the flavor that I'm least confident in because I've had it the least amount. And that's going to be the fruit punch, the red.
Oh, really?
So we'll start
That's probably the one I've had the most.
We'll start over here. Can I start by saying every mother on the planet hates these, hates anything red because of Red 40.
Yeah.
I used to get yelled at
Makes
all
you
the
go
time
crazy.
for drinking red dye.
Makes you go crazy.
Smell test, I gotta tell you, I have no idea with this one. Don't grab yours yet. It's good. I don't reach for fruit punch often,
No.
but it's good.
It's the most accessible to me.
I don't know. I have no idea which one that one is. Like I said, I'm least confident in that one. Do you have any inkling? If you do, don't tell me.
Okay.
We'll save it for after we both try both.
I'm fairly confident in what that is.
I gotta say, I'm leaning in a direction, but I'm not confident in it. Grab your red. This, I have a feeling, because I thought I was gonna go 5 for 5.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how that goes. Good, smart. You're covering it up. After sipping that, are you more confident?
Yeah.
Okay. I think this is gonna confirm it for me too. They taste exactly the same to me, dude. Can I double fist really quick?
Yeah.
I will say the one in my left hand is a slightly darker red.
Oh, yeah.
They taste identical. Do you know which is which? Try that again. Which one? Here, try that.
Now I lost which one.
Yeah, that's the problem here.
Okay. I need to taste that one too.
This is really close.
Yeah.
I don't even taste a difference. So the one in your hand right now, what do you think it is?
I can say it.
Yeah, because then I'm...
Gatorade.
I want to say that I agree with you, but I just don't have anything to base it off of except for your confidence.
I'm very confident in this.
We're not really keeping score. Which one do you like better? The one in your hand?
Yeah.
I gotta say, it's a draw, but if I had to choose, I'm gonna agree with you.
Yeah.
If I had to choose, they're just fucking almost identical to me.
They're very close.
I'll say that you're right. I'll say I have confidence in you.
Should we look?
Go ahead, take a look.
No, this is Powerade.
That's Powerade. Powerade 2-0.
Wow.
This is the Gatorade. Okay, so Powerade's up already.
Wrong.
Wow. I had no confidence in that.
I had so much confidence in that. Wow.
Let's cleanse the palate with some fucking Jack Daniels.
Diggity.
Great mixer. Jack Daniels. What the fuck's going on?
What's going on?
Yeah, I really could not make out a difference there. With the orange, there was a clear,
Yeah.
flavor difference.
There was one that was much more stronger.
Yeah, the Powerade had a much stronger, and I think that might be a theme. Maybe Powerade just has a really pungent flavor
Maybe.
across the board here, because we both agree that Powerade's better in both rounds.
Yeah.
And again,
That's crazy.
the previous round, Fruit Punch, I wouldn't say one was really that much better than the other though, because they
Powerade was
taste
much more
exactly
better.
the same, huh?
The Powerade was much more better for me. It tasted
Much more better. You mean much better? Do you genuinely tasted a big difference there?
a little bit. I mean,
I tasted almost no difference whatsoever. It was an
Right.
aftertaste thing.
yeah.
Gatorade has a very specific aftertaste that I look for in these taste tests.
Oh, yeah.
In this taste test, because it's a very recognizable feeling.
Right.
Anyway, let's move on to round number 3. We're gonna end up flying through this, which is fine with me. We'll just fucking bullshit about some fucking other shit.
Yeah. Okay.
What color are we doing next, brother?
Let's do grape because I've never had it before.
Doing purple.
Never had it.
Now,
I have nothing to base this off.
the only flavors that we're trying here that are different in description is the blue. Powerade is called Mountain Berry Blast, and then Blue Gatorade is called Cool Blue.
Right.
So, but I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be the same fucking thing. Go ahead and try the grape. You don't look excited. It smells like
like
fucking
cough syrup.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's grape. I've had grape. I've had both.
Oh, I don't like it.
You know?
No.
Really?
It tastes like medicine.
It can't be that bad, dude. I like the smell of it.
Maybe it's because I've had grape medicine, and I'm just associating it with it. But
I'm gonna have to taste the other one to have any
Yeah,
gripes.
I have no basis on this, so.
I'm just so afraid to drop it and just get dye everywhere. I'm going for the smell too.
Right.
Take that.
This looks blue.
It's purple, trust me.
Doesn't it look blue though?
Yeah, but this one's like a lot different blue. I mean, that kind of looks blue too. Yeah, dude, I don't know. You might have to try that one again. Keep tasting to figure out the difference.
They both taste like shit.
I don't mind them. I think I know what's what though. What about you? Yeah, I think I know what's what. You want me to guess first since you guessed before?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna say the one in my hand right now is Gatorade.
Yeah.
What do you think? I'm definitely wrong.
I'm gonna say the one in my hand is Gatorade.
So we're disagreeing.
Yeah.
What do you think is better?
I hate them both.
But we got to choose because we got.
Genuinely, I couldn't swallow either one of them. I did it, but
I think this one's better.
okay.
I was right.
Oh.
So Gatorade gets a point here because you didn't really have an opinion. I gave mine.
I hated both of them, so I'm not a good basis on that.
Yeah, I mean it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
So 3 flavors in, and it's a 2-1 lead, right?
Powerade.
Powerade's kicking ass.
Powering through.
Let's take a quick moment
Take
to have
names.
our second, hey, what the fuck
what's
is going on segment today. Gatorade and Powerade. What the fuck is going on?
This is free advertising. at
This is
point.
bullshit. Okay?
Sure, your grape sucks.
I don't mind your grapes.
I'm not a big fan of your grapes.
That's okay. Everybody's got an opinion.
Everyone's got an opinion.
Hey,
Some
listen,
people
we are
wrong.
featuring Gatorade and Powerade in a head-to-head battle here, which, listen, all publicity is good publicity. You know what I mean, Gatorade?
Right.
You know what I mean, Powerade? Powerade's up 2-1 right now. Gatorade, you can make a comeback here. Or Powerade, you can fucking really stamp your fucking name out there in the sports drink world. Speaking of, there's other sports drinks out there that are fucking good.
Are there?
You know what I mean? Body Armor is technically a sports drink.
I like
and,
Body
a
Armor.
handful of other things. I think Gatorade's king
Yeah.
of sports beverages.
Yeah. With marketing
But,
and
I
everything.
mean, right now they're trailing. Right now
Yeah.
they're trailing.
Yeah. Not trailblazing, trailing.
Trailing. Big time. Speaking of comebacks and score and whatnot,
Right.
who you got early prediction for the Super Bowl?
Just
Just like knee jerk, if you had to choose one team, without we'll be what's the word, creative and not allow repeats. So no Eagles, no Chiefs. Just
okay.
if neither of those teams make it, which look, Chiefs probably will. I mean, they're fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's getting boring.
I'm a fan.
I'm sick
not
of
gonna lie.
Patrick.
I'm a fan of greatness, except for Tom Brady.
You know, I'm a fan of greatness, but I'm also a fan of fucking variety.
Yeah,
And I'm tired of 10 years of the Patriots, then 10 years of the Chiefs.
Okay.
I'm sick of it.
So
I'm fucking
okay.
sick of it.
Before-
Give
so
it to another team.
Speaking of variety, in the spirit of that, what's a team that you think has been bad for a while that you think is going to be really good this year? Look at them and be like, hey, we could probably take them seriously now. Because, for instance, teams like the team that people felt that, well,
The obvious one is the Jets because of how
that
much they bulked
probably
up.
would be the obvious one. Although the Jets were slowly on a come up, it seemed.
Yeah.
I think the Lions.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think the Bears.
Hopefully.
I think that whole division will be competitive.
Right.
I think the Packers will be the worst of the four. Though.
I hope.
I really do think they'll be the worst of the four.
In my world, they would be. You
Um,
know. I hate you, Packers.
that division can go anyway. I'll tell you right now.
Break my
I
heart
would
every
like
Sunday.
to see it go. Bears, Lions, Vikings, Packers in that order. That's what I'd like to see.
I wouldn't mind seeing the Lions win because they've been
Yeah.
been dog
They
shit
get
for
it.
so fucking long.
They get it.
Yeah.
They understand.
Yeah.
They might understand it more than the Bears do.
No, absolutely.
A lot more, actually.
Yeah, a lot more.
I'm trying to think off the top of my head of a team that I like has definitely been bad in recent memory, but when I look at them now, I think they could.
What do you think of the Colts?
Jonathan Taylor requested a trade.
I
You
know.
see that?
Yeah, not
PJ
good.
was devastated.
I
Anthony Richardson, I like as a rookie. He's very talented, but he's really raw, so he's probably going to turn the ball over a lot.
But Gardner Minshew's probably starting. So
I love Minshew mania. Don't get me wrong. I think he's hilarious. I think he's cool as fuck. But
right.
like I would rock a Minshew Jags jersey.
Yeah.
I would love a Minshew Jags jersey. Who's your Give me your top three not really dark horse. Give me just your top three MVP candidates in your head.
Ooh. Well, I want to
and I want you to take out super obvious names.
Right, like Patrick Mahomes,
like
or
Patrick
Jalen Hurts, or
take out like Patrick Mahomes. I'll give you 5 that we can't consider: Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers. Take those guys out.
Okay.
Who are your other guys? Because I got 3 that come.
I think
to mind.
Justin Fields.
I really do think
could.
he's a dark horse candidate.
Yeah.
He's one of my 3.
Kirk Cousins. I'll go.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Kirk Cousins is the most painfully average quarterback in the league.
You think so?
He's great. He's got good stats, but he ain't.
He's got a good
ain't
receiver.
It. He ain't it. He has had good receivers his whole career. He ain't it.
That's true.
Not as good as Justin Jefferson, but like,
yeah,
he ain't it.
Okay.
Kirk is like a less athletic Daniel Jones that doesn't like.
That's
like,
fair.
With a better roster and better coaching.
That's fair.
Until now, of course.
Right.
That's might be a horrible comparison for most people. I don't think Kirk Cousins is very good.
I think people.
I think there's a tier of quarterbacks, and in that tier is Jimmy Garoppolo, Ryan Tannehill, Derek Carr, Kirk Cousins.
Oh, damn.
Good enough to not want to replace immediately,
right?
But not good enough to win you anything spectacular.
Right.
That's the way I feel. Oh. And I actually think Jimmy Garoppolo is probably the better of all of those guys I just listed, simply because he at least made it to a Super Bowl. Granted, great roster around him in San Francisco, but he's also got 2 other rings, learning under Tom Brady. He's just got a better resume, in my opinion.
Yeah, true.
So just Fields. You said Kirk Cousins. We'll throw that in there. That's fine. I disagree, but I think there's nothing wrong with it.
I think he's better than people. I mean, his stats are pretty good.
His stats are good. Yeah. He's always had a good stat. But you know what? Matt Ryan had one good year. But if you take his MVP season out, he was just a stats guy too.
Right.
Period. And 2016, that was a year where you just give the MVP to somebody because nobody had a phenomenal year that stood out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It wasn't like last year we had 2 unbelievable seasons between Hurts and Mahomes, and it was close. And if Jalen Hurts doesn't get injured, he might win the MVP.
Right.
So we didn't have that. 2016 was like, just give it to whoever the fuck. Fuck it. Matt Ryan. He's never won one. Let him have it.
Yeah. Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence is one of mine. So you got 2. You got 2 of mine in there. So those are your 3?
We only doing 3?
I was gonna do 3.
Okay.
So mine are Justin. As far as aside from the obvious, I got Justin Fields, I got Trevor Lawrence, and I got Justin Herbert.
Oh, I forgot about Justin Herbert.
I really do think Herbert's gonna.
I agree with that more than Cousins. Herbert completely escaped my mind.
Some people are starting to pull back from the Herbert hype.
Why?
I'm not, dude. I'm all in on him.
He just got fucking paid.
I'm all in on Herbert, dude. I really do think he's like right coaches without a fucking doubt. With the right coaches involved, he's a top 5 quarterback, in my opinion.
Damn.
His talent is undeniable, unfucking deniable. You know who I think? Was going to surprise some people though? Jared Goff.
Yeah.
I really do think I think he'll finish top 5 MVP. I really do think so.
Damn.
I mean, to be in L.A. and make it to a Super Bowl once and win consistently in L.A. Granted, great teams around him.
Right.
And then get dumped, basically. Literally got dumped and traded for Matt Stafford, which for the Rams, obviously ended up working out. They win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But he goes to an organization where you're basically saying, we're throwing him away, and he's a transitional guy, to him being one of the better, having one of the best quarterback seasons last year among quarterbacks on a team that when he was traded looked like they had almost nothing. And now you look at the Lions and are like, well, actually, they look kind of good.
Right.
They look competitive.
They lost their running back, though.
he was a big part of the team, Jamal Williams.
Yeah.
He was a big part of the team, but, I think in totality they'll be fine. They're a competitive.
How do you think Derek
hungry
Carr is
team.
going to do?
In a division that's absolute dog shit. Like, let's be real. Tom Brady's gone. Baker Mayfield, I've always been a huge fan of Baker, but he's just not putting it together.
Right.
Bryce Young on the Panthers as a rookie will have a lot of growing pains, and then I don't think much of the Falcons at all.
Right.
I like
Who's
some
their
of
quarterback
players.
even?
Desmond Ritter.
Who?
Desmond Ritter. I'm pretty sure is who they're going to
How
have starting.
new is he?
Last year he was a rookie.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure he's going to be their starter.
Oh, okay.
Almost 100% positive.
I didn't mean to say who is he.
Derek Carr, the Saints have Saints probably have the first or second best roster in that division, and at the moment, Derek Carr is the better quarterback of the four in the division. Bryce Young hasn't done anything yet, so we don't know yet.
Yeah.
So in that case,
Here's Michael Thomas
I
if he ever
say,
comes back.
yeah, and they got a good defense. They have Chris Olave. They have a really good roster. I'm going to say the Saints will win that division.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, because Derek Carr is at least solid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like Kirk Cousins. I think he's slightly better. Kirk Cousins has better career stats, better career percentages, but I think, and I have nothing to base this off of. I just think that Derek Carr, if there was ever a Super Bowl, and this would never happen, but if there was ever a Super Bowl between a Derek Carr led team and a Kirk Cousins led team, I think Derek Carr wins.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just think he's more of a gamer.
Huh.
Kirk Cousins just shrinks in big games completely.
Yeah.
He's a
That's
choke
true.
artist.
That's true.
All right, back to the Powerade versus Gatorade. We got two more rounds here.
Right.
I'm gonna move on. You mind if I pick the next round?
Oh, man.
I'm gonna move on to blue.
Okay.
And now you know what? No, we're gonna do blue last. We're gonna move on to the most classic flavor of all, which is the lemon lime, the yellow. So we'll start on my side, and I will say, this is the round I'm most confident in. I grew up on lemon lime Gatorade.
Oh, yeah.
My sister and I both drank Gatorade growing up. We always used to get the big Gatorade jugs with the handle on them. But my sister only liked the yellow. I liked blue the best, specifically Frost Glacier Freeze, the light blue.
Oh.
But she only liked lemon lime, and that was okay enough for me. I mean, as long as we had Gatorade, I was chilling. So I had a lot of lemon lime Gatorade growing up.
Right.
I know what that tastes like.
A lot of lemon, a lot of lime.
Have you had a lot of lemon lime Gatorade?
Had some.
I know what that tastes like.
Yeah.
And I know off rip exactly what this is just by the smell.
Oh, really?
I've never been more confident. I don't even have to taste the other one, but go ahead.
Oh, damn.
Never been more confident, but obviously grab that one. Maybe I said the other one, it tastes exactly the same. I didn't see nothing. We're good. I'm confident, fully.
I think I'm pretty confident, too.
You being confident, that you recognized that
Yeah.
instantly. I'm just gonna say that I'm 100% positive that's Gatorade.
Yeah, that's Gatorade.
I'm 100% positive. It's not close. This is the most distinct different flavor. This is the most obvious flavor difference.
Right.
Right? This is a clear winner. Gatorade lemon lime is in your hand, and that's better.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, not even close.
Damn.
Powerade, you had a 2-0 lead. You just dropped 2 rounds. Gatorade's coming in strong. That was the easiest round.
Yeah.
Bar none.
Yeah, no.
Lemon lime is the classic. They came out with that first. I'm fairly positive that was their first flavor of
was
Gatorade.
it?
I'm almost 100% positive that the first flavor was lemon lime.
I didn't know that. Did not know that.
Powerade, I don't know the origins of Powerade. I know that Powerade packs a serious punch though, because the orange and the fruit punch, we both agreed that Powerade was doing its job.
Yeah. No, definitely.
And I know we're only 30-something minutes into this episode, according to that timer, but let's just finish this shit out.
Yeah.
And let's figure out who wins this. We're about to go on. Go ahead, grab it. We're about to enter sudden death. I mean, it's 2-2, best of 5. This is the Super Bowl right here.
Right.
Game's tied. We're in overtime. This is sudden death.
Right.
What are your thoughts on blue? On the blue flavors?
I love blue.
Have you had blue for both?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Do
believe.
you think or which one you know you had?
I know I've had Gatorade.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, blue is my favorite flavor for both.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Blue Gatorade I've drank a shitload of. Every single time growing up I ever went to McDonald's, I got blue Powerade.
Oh, really?
Every single time.
Huh.
And whenever we were at a gas station and I couldn't find the blue Gatorade, I got the blue Powerade. Even if there was other Gatorade options, I got the blue Powerade.
Oh, wow.
So I've had a lot of both of these.
So you know.
I'm fairly confident
So
I'll
you
know
know.
this. Yeah. You give that a sip and don't even say anything about it. I don't even want to. Don't even make a face. Nothing. I'm putting it down. I'm going to tell you right now. I have never been more confident in anything in my life.
Really? Even more
Dude.
than lemon lime?
Dude, even more than lemon lime. I just have to smell that, and all I smell is McDonald's French fries. That's Powerade, and I don't even have to fucking guess. I will sip it, and I will do the process, but I know beyond a shadow of a fucking doubt that this is Powerade.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt in my mind. Clearly and obvious that that's Powerade. There's no doubt in my mind, and this is going to do nothing but confirm it.
Right.
And that's clearly Gatorade. And that's for another obvious reason that we have in our heads.
Yeah, that's Gatorade.
I like the Gatorade slightly more. I will say that.
I do too.
I will always say that. But I'll tell you, Powerade is close as fuck. Let's just confirm it. Gatorade, Powerade. We knew that.
Yep.
We knew that. Didn't have to worry too much about it. So, Gatorade wins.
Yeah.
I think we all
Came
knew.
from behind.
I think we all knew they were down 0-2, and the only way they were gonna win is if they swept the rest of the series, and they did it.
Yeah.
They came through. I think.
They did the old comeback.
Comeback. Yep.
I was going to say Eli Manning. He came back, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Come on the back. Yeah.
what's the most when you think of the big a big comeback in football? What's the first one that came to your head when that comes to your head? I unfortunately, even though I hate them, I think of 28-3 Patriots Falcons.
Oh, of course. That's
It's
obvious.
huge.
I didn't think of that. The
Recency, I think of Jags Chargers playoff game last year, where the Jags were down 28-0 at half.
Oh yeah, when they went to the AFC
Shout out to
Championship.
my 3 brother-in-laws and future father-in-law, all Chargers fans, probably very upset with me for even mentioning that. But we learned something today. We learned that albeit Gatorade is Big Brother,
Right.
Powerade's packing a punch. A fruit punch and an orange, to be specific, because fruit punch and orange, I think we figured out that if we're going to go get one of those flavors, we're reaching for Powerade now.
Yeah.
Which is interesting, because honestly,
I wouldn't thunk. Wouldn't have thunk it.
and you didn't like the grape at all.
No, I hate it. I despise the grape.
I'm surprised. I get it, though. A lot of people don't like grape. It's a very polarizing flavor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All the way around.
Yeah. No, definitely. I've always been a picky person, so
I have a little game I want to play. Since
Okay.
we have plenty of time left of this, I want to add a little element to this. I'm going to have you turn around in a minute here, and I'm going to combine 2 of the flavors, and they could be a Powerade or a Gatorade. I need you to guess what flavors they are and what brand they are.
oh
Think we could do that?
yeah,
And then you could do it for me.
oh yeah.
All right, turn around. This is impromptu, okay, people? The sad thing is, looking at them, I'm not going to remember until I look at the bottom here. So people know that I know now what I'm doing. I'm going to move over the ones that I use. All right, you can look up. Now you can see the color, so that gives you a hint. Guess the flavors, guess the brands.
Fruit punch and lemon lime.
Okay. What brands?
Oh fuck.
I'm just curious to see what it tastes like. You could pick up on both of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's the color makes it obvious as well.
Yeah.
I know what they are because obviously I have no one that fucking mixed them.
I think it's the lemon lime Gatorade and the Powerade fruit punch.
You got one right.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the Powerade fruit punch,
Oh yeah.
but it's also the Powerade lemon lime.
Oh yeah.
You want to do one for me?
Yeah.
How's everybody doing?
How you doing?
You know what I mean?
How you doing?
How the fuck you been? Where's your sister at? Alright, good. I'm turning. Guys, we're just trying to figure out how well we know Gatorade and Powerade at this point. Just fucking around. Thanks for joining us on today's episode. Appreciate you. You can barely hear me with my back turned. Tell me when I'm good.
Alrighty.
So clearly there's grape involved in this. And we're missing a blue.
Well,
I just gotta guess what fucking... That was it was obvious that we were gonna know what colors. We just gotta guess the
Right.
brands. I only taste grape. Did you pour a little bit of blue or a lot of blue?
I poured a good amount.
I can't taste any blue whatsoever.
I don't think I mixed it very well.
I'm going grape, Gatorade, blue Powerade.
You said grape what?
Gatorade and blue Powerade.
Yep.
I'm dead, right?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Alright, let's take a break from this fucking shit. It's called the Whiskey Talks Podcast. Let's get back to drinking
Biscuit
Jack.
box. Biscuit box.
Guys, I want to thank you for tuning in last week to our Alien episode. I want to thank you for tuning into this episode. Been two very relaxed episodes. You know what I mean? Not over the top. We'll get back into that because I have a plan for next week. If it goes to plan, we're gonna have a guest. And boy, when I tell you, that's gonna be a good one.
That's gonna be a good one.
Oh, it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
We might have a
You've
guest.
seen 'em. You love 'em.
We might have a guest 2 weeks in a row.
Oh yeah.
2 different guests.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I have a plan
Okay.
for another person as well. We'll have a returning guest, and we'll have a new guest as well.
Who's the new guest?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
Okay. Okay.
He's
I don't even know. You know. Whoa.
just threw up my mouth a little bit.
Almost came
Big
back up.
businessman.
Big business.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, he texted me today. He goes, "Hey, am I coming on tonight?" I was like, "Dude, tell me at least a week in advance. Get this thing planned up." Anyway, football around the corner.
Yep.
What,
Around the
dude?
bend.
I am genuinely excited for this season. I'm always excited for football because in the off season I'm just like, what do I do?
Yeah.
I'm busy, but like I want to watch football.
Yeah.
I always want to watch football. Even when I'm busy, I just want it on in the background at the very least.
Yeah.
Because football is like my crack.
Yeah. My hooyah, you know?
All right, Macho Man.
No, that was more Al Pacino.
That was Al Pacino?
She's got a great ass! You know?
That's all right.
It wasn't great.
It was fine.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
I have a question that I wrote in on my topics of things to talk about that I meant to ask you a long time ago. I just moved into this place, obviously,
Right.
and we're like right next to a restaurant, like literally walking distance.
Yeah.
Like I could walk outside, walk across the street, and there's a restaurant right there, and a good one at that.
Yeah.
And so one of the days this past week, Victoria and I didn't have anything planned for dinner, so I went across the street and placed an order or whatever, and I just walked there and walked back at the food. It was wonderful.
Oh, wow.
My question to you is, do you get takeout every once in a while?
Yeah.
When you go, do you tip on a to-go order? Because I don't, and I don't know if that makes me an asshole. I just like, what am I
tipping for?
What am I tipping for?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm burping. Like, I've worked in a restaurant.
Right.
I've been a host before. I've worked in the kitchen. I've never, ever, ever been upset if I didn't get a tip, which was most occasions on a to-go order.
What'd you do?
Nothing.
So
Took the order over the phone. When I'm at a restaurant, I'm tipping the waitress if I'm sitting down and eating because like they're doing an actual job and their salary is low and they depend on tips.
Right.
On top of it. So, like, if I'm ordering takeout, I'm not being served by a waitress or a waiter. I'm not tipping on those orders. It doesn't make sense for me to spend an extra $5 or so for no reason.
that's fair. I mean,
You know what I'm saying? So, do you tip on to-go orders? Because I've seen you do it. I've seen you do it.
Yeah. I mean, I have a bad habit of tipping too much.
You have a bad habit of tipping a lot.
Yeah.
Not that that's a bad habit for the people working. It's great for
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
But, like, we were at that new brewery recently, and I just remember every time you went up there, you just clicked the highest percentage tip.
Yeah.
And I was like,
It's
in my head, I don't look at the percentages. I just literally do the math in my head and figure out, like, what's a good and shitty tip.
Yeah, see, I can't do the math in my head, so
Yeah, but you put a lot down.
I panic and
You'll get one beer, which is $6, and tip $5. I'm pretty sure, like, the general
really?
rule of thumb
I didn't know
at
this.
a bar is if... No, I'm pretty sure... No, yeah, I've seen you do it. I'm pretty sure, like, the rule of thumb at a bar is if you're out and you're getting a handful of drinks, you tip $1 on each drink.
Oh.
Specifically, like, beers. If you're getting beers that are, like, $3 to $6, you tip $1 for each beer that you get. If you get, like, a cocktail that takes a little bit more effort, you tip $2, $3, whatever.
Okay.
But, like...
If I
Yeah,
just
dude,
pour
I'm-
on the spout.
So I went across the street to get us each. We ordered wings from the restaurant, and they're printing out this thing. And I went to a diner the week before. It was the same thing. I'll tell you that story. They print out the receipt and it gives you the area where you can sign your name. It's like tip, total, and signature. So what I always write, I always strike a line through the tip, and then just put the total as the same that it was before,
Right.
and then just sign it. I went to a diner. The diner near us, the one that everybody goes to.
Right.
And I ordered something to go. This is weeks ago. And it's a to-go order. And the owner of the diner is checking people out. And I walk up my to-go order, and I hand him my card, whatever. And he goes, he doesn't ask me if I'd like to leave a tip on the card. He says, how much of a tip on the card?
Huh.
And in the moment, I was like, assuming things isn't great in 2023.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
I
Dangerous.
assumed you liked women. Clearly, I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to assume anybody's sexuality, gender, or if they're gonna tip on a fucking to-go order.
Right.
Now, granted, this man owned the place, and he was just, trying to make me fork over some more dollars.
Right.
So, I was very polite about it, and I said, "Oh, nothing." 9 times out of 10, that works on me. I'd be like, $3.
But just that time.
That particular time, I was a little pissed off that he
Right.
just. If he had asked me, how would you like to tip? I would have said sure. But he said, how much of a tip?
And it was
So
just
I
a
said-
to-go order?
It was just a to-go, and you know what it was?
There was
It
no
was
server,
2
there was no-
bacon, egg, and cheeses on a roll.
Oh.
That's it. I was like, no, thank you. He said, no tip? I was like, that's to-go order. And he goes, okay. That was it. And then, but the rest of the time, you felt the judgment in the air.
Right.
And I was thinking to myself, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you where you breathe. You're not that guy, pal.
Fuck you where you breathe. Fuck you where you breathe.
You never heard that quote?
No,
No, that's what that guy in the video says. The guy that says you're not that guy, pal. He goes, yeah, fuck you where you breathe, bud.
I never heard that part.
Yeah.
That's great.
So you're not tipping on to-go orders?
I think I have a bad habit of doing it. Like if I was asked, how much tip? I'd be like, as much as you allow.
Well, yeah.
know?
You ever like go to, like wherever you
But
go
I'm
now.
a pussy, so it's like
Pussy. You're a bit of a pussy. But like, no, I'm kidding. If you
I'm a bit of a
if
boy.
you go out, you notice places nowadays like each machine, no matter what the service is that you're getting, is starting to ask for tips. Like everything. There's a tip jar everywhere, and then the machines ask for tips no matter what the service is.
Right.
We went to a home goods store to get some stuff for the new house. And I remember it was a Clover device. I sell them, so I know what they are.
Right.
They flipped the screen around for us to sign. And it's the area where you could put a tip in We bought like a sign for a wall, like a little wall picture.
Really?
It said, "Would you like to leave a tip?"
For what?
I was like, "What the fuck?"
Huh.
I should have tipped $-
Where does that tip go? Because usually you know where the tip goes. To the server, to the waitress.
Well, on a to-go order,
the
who does it
waiter.
go to?
What's that?
Where does it go on the to-go order?
Exactly, yeah.
It doesn't. I
No.
don't think on a to-go order, I don't think any of the workers get it. I think it just goes towards the restaurant. They're not tipping the cooks that cooked it. They're not tipping the hostess, I don't think. For I mean, maybe they are. I remember I never saw to-go order tips when I worked at a restaurant.
Right.
Maybe that's illegal.
Where
maybe
do they
it's
go?
not.
Where do they go?
I don't fucking know.
Where the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Where do they go? Where do they go?
So we established through our love of sports, our sports drink preference is Gatorade. Want to do before we end this because we're getting close here. I want to do a couple hypotheticals with you. Who's winning the Super Bowl this year? Who's going? Super early prediction.
In my dream scenario, the Bears. But
Okay, in your dream scenario, who's the Bears' opponent?
I'd like to see like a new.
How poetic would it be if it was the Jets? You guys beat the shit out of Rodgers. Come on, let's be honest. You guys just tossed him like a salad. Did you just cream yourself, you sick freak?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah, one of those. Yeah, but I would like a new Super Bowl, like a completely new NFC team and a completely new
At least
AFC team.
for a while.
Yeah.
like not.
I would like
having
to
been
see
there.
two teams that never went to the Super Bowl.
I would love that. If it's not my teams, I would love things like that.
Yeah,
Two
like
teams
I'm
that
saying,
never
if it's
won.
not the Bears,
Two teams that never won, at least. Two
Right.
teams that have never been. It's a little more difficult.
like
but-
Lions Jaguars.
yeah, like any
That'd be
two
sick.
teams that have never won.
Yeah.
that you'd want to see win.
Because I feel like Lions Jaguars, that'd be a win-win. Because it's
Yeah, because both teams would be in line for their first.
yeah,
I would lean Jaguars in that situation. I'm a big
I would
Trevor
too.
Lawrence guy.
I would too. Because
Big-
I'm not a
Oh, you're a Bears fan.
Lions are the enemy, but
But who's your dream opponent for the Bears this particular season? Is it not the Jets because you really just don't want to see Rodgers? Because you might be miserable during the game if it's the Jets.
I'll be angry as fuck.
Yeah, I'm saying
Yeah.
you'll be
I'd be a horror
you-
to be around.
You would literally be having panic attacks throughout the entire
Like
game.
I would host the Super Bowl party, obviously. Like if the Bears, if you have my word, if Bears ever make a Super Bowl,
Where, your place or the lake house?
either one,
Will the lake house still be around?
hopefully,
We'll see.
hopefully, yeah. We'll see. Bears got to pick it up. Come on,
Yeah, come on.
come on. Come on.
Dream opponent for the Bears in the Super Bowl this year.
The
Because
Jets,
I think that's
the
fluke.
Jets are good because the Jets haven't been in a while.
But fuck Rodgers. You don't. But you want to. You either way. The Bears make it to the Super Bowl. You're stressing the whole time.
Oh my
But
God.
like if it's Rodgers, you're probably stressing even that much more.
I'm stressed and angry and sad all at the same time. So
Yeah, that'll be rough.
yeah.
So if not the Jets,
If not the Jets, then I would like. I really want to see the Jaguars go to the Super Bowl. I
Okay.
really think that'd be cool.
I would like to see that
because
I
they're
like
they're a
T-Ball.
newer team. Or Jaguars Panthers. Or Panthers have been to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but they never won
They
one,
never won though.
which is
But
a lot of teams. A lot of teams have been and not won.
you know, I'm gonna say it. I don't give a shit about the Texans.
I agree. Could not agree more.
Who gives a
Could
fuck?
not agree more. Even when they were relevant, they weren't.
When were they?
They had like
When they
5
had Andre
years.
Johnson?
He was amazing.
He was great. He was great.
Texans do have a lot of great all-time players, though.
Yeah.
For a brief period of
that
time.
moved
Andre
on and
Johnson,
did better on other teams.
No, Andre Johnson
Okay.
fell off. Arian Foster had a stint where he was the best
I was
running back
thinking
in
of
the league.
AJ. Not
J.J. Watt.
I said AJ. Watt.
De-
What did I say,
DeAndre
AJ?
Hopkins started in Houston.
Yep.
I mean, look, they've had some players out there, brother. Brother guy, dude, brother guy. Dude.
Brother.
Yeah, I could they're Washington has more history,
Yeah, but fuck their new name.
but they're thinking about changing already. The new owners are already thinking about changing it.
Fuck yeah.
They're
Good.
thinking about changing it. I'm like, that would be fucking great because the Commanders kind of suck.
Commanders is not
It just
good.
sounds corny, doesn't it?
And it's shortened to commie. And we hate commies. We're Americans.
Dude, you know what'd be so fucking funny, in like a really bad way, is if the new ownership's like, fuck it, and just call them the Redskins again. That'd be so fucking shot. Oh, they
Or
would be so many people would be pissed off at that. I'll tell you right
the
now.
The world would burn down.
No.
The NFL
There's only so
world.
many Karens and
That's true.
pissed off people out there.
That's
No,
true.
actually, everybody's pissed off. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're when it comes to the two most poorly run franchises in the NFL, at least in recent memory, it's the Texans and it's Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're bad.
Yeah.
My dream scenario for the Super Bowl this year, as a Giants fan, the Giants, obviously.
Of course.
Love that. Love to see the G-Men win another one. It'd be the third one of my lifetime.
I'd love to see a Giants Jets Super Bowl.
I've always said I'd love to see a Giants Jets Super Bowl.
That'd be cool.
Always said I'd love to see that. If it's not, I'll tell you right now, my dream scenario, if it's Giants, would be Giants Chargers, because
Ooh, that'd be
because
fun.
of my
I would love to see Chargers win.
my in-laws. Yeah, if the Giants don't win, I would rather see the Chargers or the Bears win. Those are the teams that I want the most this season to win. In no semblance of order. It's Giants, then Bears, Chargers, or like whichever one I'd love to. Not just because of you for the Bears. I genuinely have always really had a soft spot for the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
The Chargers I've always thought were cool. Never had any
Best uniforms.
now.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Oh.
I don't know about best, but they're definitely up there.
They're
They
up
might
there.
be. They might be.
Jaguars, good uniforms.
Their new ones are okay. They could have done a lot better. They could have
think
done a
so.
lot better. Their throwbacks are unreal. Like
Who, Jaguars?
Mid 2000s throwbacks are fucking insane.
Like their first uniforms?
Yeah, like when they had the actual Jaguar
want-
and they had the gold
They
trim
need
and shit
that.
like that.
You saw
fucking beautiful.
You saw the Eagles new uniforms,
Kelly
right?
Green's brother.
Apparently,
That's the only good thing about Philadelphia Eagles, brother, is them Kelly Greens.
dare I say, the fans don't deserve it. But,
You did say it.
dare I say.
You said it. You don't have to dare anything.
Dare
You
I
said
say.
it.
Um,
Creamsicle Bucks are gorgeous too.
the
God.
Seahawks.
Beautiful.
You,
The NFL throwbacks
The
that they
Seahawks-
came out with, if you think about it, they're really all very good.
the Seahawks are the biggest downgrade in uniforms, in my opinion. I really, genuinely,
I still think they're good.
I do not like their
The modern era
current
Seattle
uniforms.
uniforms are still they're polarizing. but-
Neon green looks like shit. In every aspect, neon green looks
buddy.
like shit.
Hey, buddy, they throwbacks have neon green on them.
No, it's a different color green,
Slightly.
and it's a lighter color blue. It looks good.
I
It's
agree.
like the Drake and Josh colors.
I
It's
think
beautiful.
that with the direction that everything's moving in, that they should go back to those.
right.
But I will never say that their currents aren't.
I just
They
think
were
it's
so
too much.
bold and so risky, but it all worked so nicely to me.
I just think it screams early 2000s for me.
To me, it screams early 2010s.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna. Dude,
That's
they
better than
looked
early 2000s.
gorgeous in the Super Bowls that they were in. They looked beautiful.
Hmm.
I
I'm not a big fan of neon green. So I
think
can't-
that there's a place for neon in the NFL for in very little bits like that. Like
Okay.
they do it the right way, in my opinion. I think they're I do
Sorry,
think
my
that they're.
grandma texted
You're
me.
good. I do think that they're beautiful uniforms. Just in totality. What Super Bowl do you think we're actually going to get, though?
What do I think?
Because I'll be honest with you, I don't think we're going to get Giants Chargers.
No.
Chargers are possible.
Yeah.
More likely than the Giants.
I think
Because we said earlier on that we would take Chiefs and Eagles out. I think that the most bet on teams will be both of them,
Right.
though. I think that they're probably the favorites at the moment is Eagles Chiefs to both go back. It's very rare that we have a repeat Super Bowl 2 years in a row.
I hope not. They're so boring.
I hope not, specifically just because I hate the Eagles.
Fuck the Eagles.
But for conversation's sake, we'll take Eagles and Chiefs out of it just because they're the
Right.
repeats.
Yeah. I'll go.
And give me your dark horse too. Who is a dark horse? Give me your legit pick right at the moment, and then give me your dark horse for NFC and AFC.
I gotta think about it.
Think about it.
Gotta go through all 32.
I
teams.
think my genuine. If I'm taking, the NFC is tough though.
Yeah.
If I'm taking Philadelphia and Kansas City out, I'm gonna go. Yeah, this is difficult, brother, dude, guy, man, friend.
49ers Chargers.
That would be a Super Bowl rematch.
Oh, yeah, I
They
would.
played each other once.
They did.
I
just think the 49ers are a
49ers
Super Bowl
roster is
contender.
yeah, for sure. Their roster is insane, but their quarterback question mark is too big for me to pick them.
You don't think Brock Purdy can do it?
He's not the starter.
He's not?
Nope, Trey Lance is.
Oh, is he? I heard Brock Purdy was the starter.
Nope, he's taking third string reps actually right now.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
No,
I thought he was...
and if it was him, I'd be less confident in them. I think he's good. I think he's a lot better than last pick in the draft that he got, and I think he did a great job last year. But dude, it's like not everybody's gonna be good enough to make it to a Super Bowl. He's good enough to take a roster that's absolutely loaded and win games. Most quarterbacks can do.
when you have a running back like Christian McCaffrey.
I'm just saying, you have the roster that the Niners have. They have not a single hole on that team. Mostly, their secondary is a little bit testy, but like. No, dude, like, you could throw just about any quarterback in the NFL. Not taking anything away from Brock Purdy. You could take most quarterbacks in the NFL, put them on the 49ers, and they'll succeed. But yeah, no, Brock Purdy's taking the threes because Trey Lance is taking the ones, Sam Darnold's taking the twos.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot Sam Darnold was on the chart.
Yeah,
on the
SD.
49ers.
SD. S this dude.
Sammy D. No.
You said Niners, Chargers. I'm going to go... The NFC's a little hard. I will never say the Cowboys because they will make it to the playoffs and they will lose in the playoffs.
They won't even make it. They won't even make it to the fucking playoffs.
No,
they won't.
No, dude, their roster.
No, they fucking won't.
They're,
Fuck them.
They're going to be...
Fuck them.
I think the Cowboys this year will be about the same as they were yesterday.
Who did they have except for Trayvon Diggs?
Micah fucking Parsons.
Michael fucking Parsons.
And he's probably one of the best defensive players.
Those two. Who else do they have besides those two?
Everybody else is solid, though. CeeDee Lamb's pretty good.
Oh, yeah. I'm stupid.
They have a really
no,
good
I'm
offensive
stupid.
line.
I'm stupid.
No, they got players. Dak is okay. Yeah. I will never say that Dak is
Did you see the video of, I think it was Diggs shouting at Dak saying, "You're a pussy-ass bitch," or something like that?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not a Dak fan on the field. I'm a Dak fan off the field, though.
He's a good guy.
He's a great guy. He's been through a lot.
Yeah.
Went through a shitload.
Yeah.
His brother committed suicide. His mom passed away.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he's a lot. He's a
lot.
But he's a really good... He's a good class act.
Damn.
I'd say just about any organization, off the field wise, would be proud to have him represent their organization. He's great. Dude, I don't know. The NFC's tough. NFC's really tough. Who the fuck, brother? I really do think it's gonna be the Eagles. Like, if I'm giving my genuine, like, the Eagles top to bottom roster wise are up there with the Niners, and they do have a quarterback. And Jalen Hurts. I said before Jalen Hurts really popped off. Not that I thought he was gonna be this good because I didn't, but I said no. I was like, he's gonna be solid. Mm-hmm. I think he's gonna be better than most people gave him the initial credit for. I'll go. I think the Bills are gonna turn into the Cowboys, bro. Seriously, I think Bills fans are gonna be like, "Oh, this is our year," and then every year I think they're gonna knock down the playoffs somewhere.
Oh yeah.
I don't think they make it to a Super Bowl for a while. I think it's gonna be. It just seems like that's their destiny. Bengals are really good. I'm a little worried about Joe Burrow's health.
Yeah, with that injury.
You know, I want to be bold here and give a prediction that is a little on the bold side. If I'm not going Chiefs, fuck it. I'll say Jaguars make it to the Super Bowl this year.
Fuck it.
I'll say the Jaguars are good enough to do it. They're not as good as... The Jaguars are not as good as the Bengals. They're not as good as the Bills. They're not as good as the Chiefs. But I could see it happening. Right. NFC side, though, is really, really tough if you're not picking the Eagles. I think the NFC, if you could pick the Eagles, I think that's much easier to choose because of the lack of quarterback play in the NFC. I don't think the Giants can make it to the Super Bowl. I think they can make the playoffs again.
Yeah.
I think they can make the playoffs again.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I don't know if they will or won't, but I think they can.
I think the Bears can make the playoffs.
I think the Bears, with the way that it seems and the feel that they have, I think they will make the playoffs.
We've made a lot of good signings.
I mean, you guys were trash last year record-wise, but you had a lot of bright spots.
Yeah.
And you have a division that's up for the taking.
Hopefully. I hope.
I think the Giants can squeeze in the wild card. I don't know if they're going to. I have to look at the schedule again. I know that the NFC East has the most difficult schedule in the league.
I know the Bears have one of the easiest schedules, so
Yeah, the Giants have a brutal schedule, bro.
Yeah.
Brutal, especially to start the season. We started off last season 7-1 last year, and we finished. I think it was like 10-7, 9-8, something like that. I think it was 10-7. No,
Yeah.
it was 9-7-1 because we tied with the fucking commies. Fucking
Those
hate them.
fucking
They're just
commies.
annoying. They're like the annoying fly in the room. It's like fuck off.
like, why don't you name yourself like the Warthogs? Or
They
something?
would have been something cool. I liked the. Yeah, the Warhawks have been cool.
Yeah,
They had like red.
because they have like the
that.
pig mascot.
Yeah, it would have been cool.
Yeah,
All right. Well, Colin,
um,
we did a lot today.
we did.
Let's wrap this bitch up.
All right,
Guys, thanks for powering through the last
Tune
2
in.
episodes. We got some good ones coming. We just had a bit of a transitional period. Not a whole lot of preparing lately, but hey, we're sitting here with a glass of whiskey and talking. That's what the show is. We might not have done that on the last episode. We might have did a little bit of wine, but quit whining about it. I barely drank my
get
Jack.
some fucking cheese with that wine.
How's your fucking sister?